I didn't expect to find the world's savior alone on Christmas Eve. Can I talk to you for a minute? First off, thank you for taking my request. With your actions, I can only hope that public opinion changes. It will change, won't it? I believe so too. Shido confessed to a variety of crimes. We can arrest him on those charges. The problem lies in proving him guilty. It'd be difficult unless the correlation between the metaverse and the mental shutdowns is... I'll be blunt. I want you to turn yourself in to the police. Your testimony will be necessary in order to prove Shido guilty. However, that will mean placing you on center stage. You'll be treated as a hero who saved this country, but there's no way that the police or the public prosecutors will let that slide. If you turn yourself into the police, you'll definitely be arrested. I'll close all the cases surrounding Shido.
Привет, Егор.
I intend to expose them all. It's to prevent society from becoming distorted again. That's what you want too, isn't it?
Да, идем на зону.
I'll ask you once more. I'd like for you to turn yourself into the police, of your own accord.
There's no need for that.
You...
А уже выгрузил?
If they get their hands on the perpetrator, there'll be no need for him to turn himself in, no? That appears to be the case.
You said there's no need.
А понятное дело. Ну, баннер годный.
Just what do you mean by that?
Exactly as it sounds. I'll agree to testify against Shido and his crimes. I assume that works for you?
Так а он в ванильке и не выжил, по-моему.
That's right. I have no hidden agenda at this point. If I had to explain myself, I'd say it's simply personal principle that I repay my debts.
For the time being, at least, I'll take your word that you'll cooperate with the investigation.
В ванильке нашего этого героя брали таким образом. И он давал показания. И сидел там в колонии же вроде, пока его не оправдали.
That would save a lot of time.
I'm sorry. You can forget everything I just told you. I'll take him in myself. I won't try to claim that everything will turn out perfectly for you, but I would bet this case will reach its natural conclusion. No, in fact, I swear that this will be properly settled.
sorry about this. I know it's a special day, but that's also... Honestly, you always have that charm ready. But thanks. It's just about time for dinner, so why don't we find a place to eat?
А нас не посадят. Вроде как.
Okay, let's go. Oh,
А Кетчи же на себя взял эту роль.
come to think of it, well, it is a cold Christmas Eve, so... Do you want to hold hands? I can't believe we couldn't find a single table. At least we can try to get a cake here, but even thank you. I feel the same way. Wait, focus. We've got a cake to buy. Let's get going.
Вор
Doesn't look
однажды,
like I
вор
have
навсегда, да.
anything. Well, maybe we'd better find another place.
You're not in the market for a Christmas cake, are you?
We are, actually.
Ah, fantastic! One of our orders was canceled last minute.
You're kidding.
I guess it's your lucky night. So, do you want to buy it?
Well, if it's really all right, then yes, we'll take it.
Of course. Just wait one moment while I go prepare your order.
Вполне возможно. Не, ну самый открытый намек на отношения с бархатной комнатой это все-таки у деда был.
I'm honestly stunned. This kind of thing never happens. Sure, we'll go with that. It's so good. Right? Maybe it was a good thing all the restaurants turned us away. Oh, right. Here, before I forget, I got you a present. I have to say, my life's gotten a lot more unpredictable since I met you. But we got through everything so far. And it's made me realize I wouldn't want it any other way. I thought you might like this watch. Just in case we, lose track of time together. It's really nothing fancy, but I'm glad you like it. Oh, wait. Don't move. You had some cream on your nose. How did that even get there? But I guess it's not just the holidays. Meeting you's helped me see so much humor, even excitement in the most trivial things. You helped me find so many new experiences beyond the life I'd known. Thank you for spending Christmas with me, and for loving me. Oh, you. Oh, look! It's so beautiful. Snow must have picked up after we got back. Coming back to LeBlanc really was the smart move. I didn't know I could be this happy. It almost doesn't feel real. You're right. It's just so different from how things used to be. Hey, it's getting pretty bad out there. This much snow is bound to stop the train schedules. Hope you don't mind, but I'll be staying a little longer. Catchy did what? He turned himself into the police. Sis told me yesterday. He's admitted to being the perpetrator behind the recent cases.
So he's alive.
Akechi-kun survived and owned up to what he did.
Well, I feel it's for the best. If Akechi-kun is alive and he can atone for his crimes, that's not a bad turn of events.
Right. Ain't that all stuff to be happy about?
Mm-hmm. It's Christmas. We should enjoy the day to our heart's content.
I approve. Let everyone be merry to the max.
I'm the one who should be giving permission, you know. Well, as long as you don't go overboard. I guess you can go ahead and cut loose today.
Hell yeah! Merry Christmas!
He didn't hear a word of that. Fine.
Oh my. I'm going to be entirely honest. I wasn't able to bring a dish. Instead, leave the dishwashing duties to me. I'll make sure they turn out beautifully immaculate.
Why don't we all just clean up together?
So, who brought what?
I brought that marinated seafood.
That's super good!
It may not be to everyone's tastes, but I brought that cheese plate.
Whoa! That smells like dirty socks. Oh.
Thank goodness. Oh, is this a croquembouche? It's so cute.
I made that all by myself. All I did was buy some cream puffs and stack them up, though.
It's been arranged so artistically that I hesitate to sample it. When it comes to sweets, An truly has us beat.
But then, who brought this box over here?
Ooh, this looks like more sweets. Not mine, by the way.
Me? Kinda?
Ryuji brought sweets?
Ryuji and sweets.
Sweets.
Hey, what are you guys getting at?
It was just a bit unexpected is all. I had expected something along the lines of meat. For some reason, chicken comes to mind when I think of you.
Ryuji. Chicken.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean that in...
Please don't keep going. It just hurts even more. Did you hear what I just said?
Come on, don't get all depressed. Everyone's here to party.
Everyone.
Oh.
Mona-chan. I was trying my best not to mention it.
If only Mona could be here with us.
Someone call for me?
Yeah, we were just talking about... Huh?
Wait, what? No way! I thought you disappeared!
Looks like the only me that disappeared was the one in the metaverse. So, you stayed in reality as a cat? When I woke up, I was out in Shibuya looking like this. I headed back here right away, but it took a surprising amount of time.
If you were coming back here, you should have told us, moron!
We were so worried.
Sheesh. Well, I brought my own surprise back. I brought some fried chicken. This doesn't have anything to do with your conversation earlier, though. Any room left on the table?
Oh, now there's our chief for you.
Talk about everything falling into place.
Come on, let's get started. We're gonna party to celebrate our hard work and my grand return.
Don't push your luck.
And things are finally back to normal.
Here, try these sweets.
Здрасте, здрасте.
A year-end party, huh? I'm already excited. Oh, let's invite Yoshizawa right away. Thank you for inviting me. Although, I admit I feel a bit like I'm intruding.
There's no need for modesty. After all we've been through, there are no strangers here.
Yeah, you really helped him out too.
In that case, I'll accept your offer.
Yo, I really can't stop staring at that thing you're wearing.
So it's caught your eye as well. It happened to catch mine while I was strolling through I bought it for myself as a reward for the end of the year. What do you think about the scarf? I suppose the difference is whether you place importance on functionality or aesthetics.
Well, whichever you pick, just make sure you don't catch a cold.
This fashion chat is fine and all, but if you don't dig into that soba soon, it's gonna get soggy on you.
А я, как странный человек из всей линейки Принцев Персии, больше всего люблю 2008 года игру, которая вообще в канон не уписывается, ну, типа отдельная игра.
Ah, yes, my apologies. Thank you for the food.
It's chow time.
So good.
Sakura-san, you made these noodles yourself, right? They're amazing! You could open a soba restaurant.
Oh, thanks.
Ну, я очень рекомендую. Игра бомба, реально.
I made a little too much, so if anyone wants a refill.
Seconds, please.
Там стиль рисовки прикольный, там контуры фигур сделаны как в борде, типа жирнее, чем обычные.
How fast do you eat? You eat a lot more than I'd assumed you do, Yoshizawa-san.
I don't know if that fully explains what's happening here.
Senpai, don't kid them so much. My appetite's totally normal.
Breaking news on our top story. After nearly 2 weeks of silence, the prosecutor's office is planning to move forward with the biggest case of the year. They have announced that they will move forward in the charging of Representative Shido for his confessed crimes.
It's finally happening.
I was planning on telling all of you about this a little later. This case is all thanks to a certain man's testimony. But I can at least share this one piece of good news with you.
And that would be?
The woman involved in his false charge case has finally come forward and provided her testimony. I can't say for certain yet, but his criminal record may very well be overturned.
For real?
Кстати, хотел спросить, ты не знаешь, Strikes Persona 5 канон или нет?
That's wonderful! Congratulations, Senpai!
Of course, this is highly confidential. Got it?
What great news! Looks like we really will be having a happy new year.
This is incredible! It's an actual real-life good ending!
And after that, the 2-hour New Year's special of Tokyo Vice.
Короче, я понял, типа как с ареной.
A thrilling tale, jam-packed with some of the network's most famous faces.
А, я понял.
I'll never give up.
I've been seeing this guy on TV all the time lately. Oh yeah, he's a model turned actor. With a figure like that, I can see how he's gotten so popular.
So he's popular, eh? If I were more like that human, maybe Lady Ann would...
The year is winding down to its final moments. Let's take a look at how people are spending it all across the country.
Now that I'm thinking about it, a hell of a lot sure did happen this year.
Right? It's like, how many years of our lives did we actually live through this year?
I doubt we'll experience anything even similar to it for quite some time.
Well, this is just from my point of view, but I really hope that's the case.
And I guess starting next year, we'll just be good boys and girls at school.
If that's the case, then I assume you'll be able to handle your summer break homework on your own, right?
Please don't go there, Senpai.
I don't think I see that happening.
Okay, that's a
Fine, fine. Can't do it alone. I mean, what do I even do as an honor student?
So much has happened over the past 12 months. But in the end, we got to spend it together like this. I want to believe that this was a great year for us.
Yeah, I don't have any proof, but I feel like next year's gonna be even better for us.
I feel the exact same way. How strange.
Well, that's only natural, considering how pleased we are with our end-of-year celebration.
Young people have been gathering in Shibuya all day for the big countdown at midnight, and this crowd is...
I really don't want to get going, but it seems like it's time.
See you next year, right?
Next year? Sojiro! Osechi time! Get those New Year's dishes ready! Chop chop! And don't forget the black beans!
Yeah, I hear ya. If I start prepping the beans now, they'll be ready by the morning. Don't worry about the food. You just go have a good night's...
Hey, don't tell this to the others, but even after I disappeared, I was still vaguely conscious, and being separated from all of you was really scary. I thought, if it's even a little bit possible, I wanted to come home to you guys. That's why I'm so glad I was able to come back here. Yeah, thanks. Well, it's pretty late. Let's get to sleep. I know I've said this before, but I hope we keep sticking together like this.
Class will be dismissed momentarily. Class will be dismissed momentarily.
Бля, я понял, что мне эта школа напоминает. Не играл Ghostwire Tokyo. Там был эпизод чисто школьный такой, про страшилки школьные. Вот такая же крепота.
Get awesome results at track meets alongside everyone else on the team, and eventually I'd get a hold of some scholarships for college to make things easier for my mom.
Крутая игруля. Особенно, вот говорю, эпизод
If that never
школьный.
happened, I would have gotten to enjoy my time in high school with Shiho.
My sister's been supporting the family.
Что с его
It's
поход?
unrealistic to demand any more of her.
I'm helping Okumura foods grow, with my father watching over me.
Good morning. I'm so happy. I'm counting on you.
Sorry to make work your first activity of the new year. Oh, that reminds Happy New Year. And I hope you'll continue getting along with Futaba and myself.
We're especially grateful you're open today. You know how everything on TV for New Year's is the same old, same old.
Say, boss, don't you have any plans for this morning?
I could cook some up, so long as you serve yourself everything and pay your bill on the way out.
Ah, right. Can't exactly make plans when you've already got customers.
How about you, young man? Are you going to the shrine?
That's a wise choice.
Happy New Year. That's what you say today, right? Nice meeting you too. Wait, what are you talking about? Are you still half asleep or something?
What bam!
Oh, looking sharp.
Oh, you look absolutely lovely, Futaba-chan.
I picked it out with my mom.
Sorry, I don't want to be late to the shrine. More showing off comes. Well, time to make like a trip.
The year's first shrine visit, eh? What do you think we should do?
По-моему, ж как раз вот это оживление Акечи тоже с этим связано.
Well, perhaps we don't need to go this year. We don't have any more wishes that need granting.
What's up? Did you have plans for today or something? Oh, come on, you should have just said as much then. I'll be fine here, so off you go. Have fun. Oh, but it's pretty cold out there, so don't forget to dress warm so you don't catch a bug.
Hi. Do I look weird? Sorry for the short notice. I couldn't send you a New Year's card, so here we are. Well, shall we? I wonder why. There aren't many people here at all. It's really unexpected. I'd almost prefer the usual crowd.
Yeah, and the end of the year was just a few hours ago.
Believe it or don't, only 364 days until the next one.
That is true, but...
I know I'm gonna use the wrong year for a while.
Well, I have an idea. New Year's party tonight to help switch gears? Huh? Didn't expect you two here.
How many coincidences can there be in one day?
Я наперекор.
And a good morn unto you all. I haven't seen you in absolute ages.
We were hanging out just yesterday.
Oh, I guess we all had plans to drop by here first thing today, huh?
That would explain what led us to the shrine, but to this spot at the exact same time? Talk about incredible happenstance.
Indeed, but due to this fortuitous turn of fate, I am able to witness this mesmerizing sight. Truly the embodiment of Japanese beauty.
What are you doing, Kitagawa-senpai?
Just ignore him. It's like a fit he gets into sometimes.
So, what do you want to do after this? If we've got the time for it, why don't we grab something to eat together?
I'm sorry, I'll be heading out with my family once we're finished here.
I have somewhere to be as well.
Me too. I'll be dining with my father somewhere.
I'm gonna hit up some New Year's sales with my mom.
Well, looks like you're all busy. And maybe I should hit up the track team and see what they're up to.
Ooh, I'll get in touch with Shiho and find out if she has any plans yet. Well, I guess we'll all just go do our own thing then.
See you later.
Looks like it's just us now. Oh, I was wondering earlier, what did you wish for at the shrine, senpai?
Ну так-то да.
Well, we did just run into everyone else. Me? Well... Oh, I'm sorry.
Что-то очень подозрительное.
It's from my dad. He's telling me that some relatives have come over to the house, so I have to go home and spend some time with them. He decided to come all the way out to the station to get me. My family is kind of serious about their get-togethers. I'm really sorry. I was the one who invited you here and everything. At least allow me to accompany you to the station. Dad!
You should hold on to your sleeve. That is your dress kimono, after all. Who do we have here? I believe this is our first time meeting.
This is my senpai. The one I told you about before? My senpai who's done so much for me.
Oh, so you're her senpai. My daughter talks about you all the time.
Dad! Not all the time!
Is that not so? I was told you picked these out for me too. I know it's pretty late for it, but thank you all the same.
Dad wears them all the time, even at work.
I'm quite the fan of them. Well, shall we get going?
What?
So
No, nothing. Well then, senpai, please excuse us.
Интересно. Аня. Да, совсем не те. Ну да, и вообще какого хера мы тут делаем?
Huh? I was just sleeping. Hey, you've been acting kinda weird since yesterday. What's going on?
Ну да.
Are you two still sleeping? Your lunch is gonna pull a vanishing act if you don't come down soon.
Ooh. Oh, you can go on ahead. I'll be down in a sec.
These beans are the best!
They're all perfectly shaped and so shiny. Looks like your recipes have reached housewife level quality. You trying to get hitched sometime soon?
Thanks, but no. Hey, come join us.
Try the sweet black beans. They'll change your life.
Good morning. Oh, is this your first gag of the new year?
Drunk on the spirit of the new year already, huh?
I'll warn you not to try any pranks with Wakaba. It'll only blow up in your face. She'll tease you forever until she finally bores herself.
You know me too well.
Wakaba, your work and your kid were so fulfilling for you. Why'd you have to die so suddenly?
Ну да.
What's up? Not feeling so good?
He's been like this since yesterday.
Morning, Mona.
Morning. Do you think there's enough Osechi for me to join you? Don't tell you what? Morgana's arrived for breakfast? Seriously, are you alright?
Okay, that's enough joking around for now. Go ahead and grab a seat. I bet you're just hungry.
Thank you for the food. I can't remember the last time I actually got to relax and enjoy myself on...
I'm stuffed too. If only I had something to cap off this meal. Like a cup of coffee?
Boy, that was a subtle request.
Oh, does anybody want dessert with their coffee? I'll go pick it up. You want a Mont Blanc, right, Mom?
Oh, how kind. Thank you.
All right, I shall return.
Be careful.
What's the matter?
Sorry, we haven't opened for the day yet.
My apologies. I merely wish to speak with him for a moment.
Why don't you go and get some fresh air with him? I'll stand guard over your dessert for you.
You say that now, but when he gets back and his dessert's gone, I'm pretty sure he'll suspect it was an inside.
I can definitely see that happening with Mona on guard.
Hey, come on, guys.
Sorry.
I guess I'll start the coffee.
You know, we have to discuss this. That's right. Just like you see. Come on. Well then, let's try to sort through this situation. That seems as good a place to begin as any. At the end of last year, I turned myself into the police as the perpetrator of this. Your memory of this is still... Perhaps the most confusing part of my story comes post-detainment. Obviously, I was thoroughly interrogated about my involvement in Shido, but for some reason, after questioning, I was suddenly released. No explanation whatsoever. I agree. No matter how one attempts to rationalize it, my release is extremely unusual. More than that, it should be impossible for them to release a confessing suspect after only a brief interrogation. But what's even more unbelievable to me is... That's right. Wakaba Ishiki. I can't believe she's been brought back to life. For the time being, you seem to be the only one who's still in their right frame of mind. I should get to the point. Let's make a deal. Let's say we join forces on this.
Блин, у них шоу-тайм такой жесткий, мне нравится. Общий.
I want to investigate what exactly is happening here. I'm fairly certain you wish to find out the same thing, no? For the time being, you and I share the same goal. To solve this problem, don't you agree that it'd be safer for us to partner? Have you made up your mind? Allow me to remind you that we are equals in this endeavor, understand? Anyway, let's get to the matter at hand. First, I need information.
Знаешь, я тут что подумал? У Акечи был бы была бы круто, если бы персоны были Холмс и и Мориарти. Типа светлая Холмс, темная Мориарти. Тогда прям вот охеренно вписывалась бы в Люпена, в Арсена, главного героя.
Can you tell me what happened after parting ways with me in Shido's palace? I see. Though some abnormalities appeared immediately, the most glaring ones arrived after the new year.
Ну, это уже мои больные фантазии, так что...
And all of the Phantom Thieves, with you as the sole exception, are living in this altered reality without even realizing it. Go ahead.
Senpai, it's Yoshizawa. I'm in Odaiba right now, and,
Они бы тогда типа были более связаны между собой.
I don't really understand what I'm seeing, but I'm just going to describe... It's that building. It's really faint, but I can see that palace thing that Morgana-senpai mentioned a while ago. Senpai, I know this is sudden, but could you come to Odaiba right away? I understand. I'll see you soon.
That was Yoshizawa-san's voice, wasn't it? I believe I heard her say the word palace. Despite not being in the metaverse, you're planning to meet up with Yoshizawa-san, right? I'll join you. We're all but guaranteed to find a clue there. Now that we've made ourselves a new deal, you wouldn't turn me down, would...
Senpai! And... Akechi-san?
We just happened to be together when he got your call. First a dead woman returns, and now a palace appears. How intriguing.
Akechi-san, you know about palaces?
Would it help you grasp the situation if I told you that I have the same powers he had?
Really? Does that mean you're all...
Allow me to stop you there. I'm not a part of the Phantom Thieves. However, since you've already grasped the concept, It's clear to me that you're a fellow Persona user.
Yes, I can use a persona as well. I'm not a part of the Phantom Thieves either. I just so happened to slip into this palace with him and Morgana-senpai a while ago. But what could be the meaning behind its appearance here? I just happened to be passing by on my way home when I came across it.
Since nobody else is making a scene about it, I assume others aren't able to see it. Or they see it, but it doesn't evoke any real reaction in them.
Yes, that's exactly it. I asked some people in the area, and none of them seemed to care at all about its appearance.
Rather than simply hypothesize out here, we may be better off taking immediate action.
You mean, we should go into the palace?
Not only has a palace manifested in reality, but this is the only one visible to us. I realize I have no proof, but it's highly likely that this is related to our current incomprehensible situation. Wouldn't it be more efficient to just go inside and see what we can learn? That is, if we have the means to do so. Oh, it's... I thought it was gone for good, but it looks like we've regained access to the...
I have it as well.
Is there a search history?
Search history. Ah, there's one search in the log, but...
Ugh. The name portion of the entry. Could this be the doing of the palace's ruler?
Does that mean we can't enter the palace?
Well, we do have the search history, so it should be possible to infiltrate it anyway.
If you're going in, would you be willing to bring me with you? I can't put my finger on it, but something's been bothering me about this place ever since we first entered it. I promise I won't slow you down.
What's your call?
We're going in, together.
All right, let's do it.
Now that I'm getting a second look here, I've noticed just how mysterious this place is.
А ей персону Ирен. Там же тоже по некоторым теориям Ирен была злодеем.
What could this building even be?
It depends on what the palace's ruler thinks of the place. We'll likely find that out if we keep pushing forward.
Is that so? By the way,
What's the matter?
well, I'm not sure how to... True outfit.
Oh, you mean this old thing? Yoshizawa-san aside, there's no reason for me to uphold the pretense of a righteous, sincere detective prince.
Да, такой релаксирующий.
Enough chatting. Let's move out.
Let's do it.
Когда я в прошлый раз проходил эту игру, здесь, вот начиная с отсюда, некоторые фразы я саджал асуми, короче, были недоделаны. Так вот, интересно.
Now, let us depart.
I'm so happy.
I can feel it.
Я понял, что он мне напоминает. Это старые игрульки, космические рейнджеры. Минус фоновый. Прям очень напоминает. Со второй части. Ну вот прям один в один, не? Ну, насколько я его могу помнить.
Those guises. You aren't among those who desire salvation. Leave. You are unwanted intruders. Do not disturb our Lord's research. This world's salvation.
The language of a shadow is a hint into its ruler's ideology. Sorry, but we're going to pass through there now. We don't have the time to waste on peons like yourself.
Why do you willingly strive for self-suffering? Why are you reaching out to your own pain?
Yoshizawa-san, you can do this, right?
Yes, ready whenever.
It'll be too much trouble to go about this haphazardly. I'll provide the support. Look at this scum pile up.
О, прям аж голос поменялся.
Fine by me. Time for a bloodbath. It's been quite a while. Nothing gets me quite as excited as this.
Akechi-san.
Now, time to obliterate them.
All right.
I'll break them. Loki! I think we handled that rather well, didn't we? Especially considering the last-minute arrangement of our team and all. Yoshizawa-san?
Yes. So that shadow, it said something about research, and also something about pain.
It mentioned salvation as well. All this seems to indicate that the palace's ruler is not in his or... Oh? I seem to have found a map to this place.
So I've only shared pleasantries with it. Would you say this is how he normally is? Like a ruthless... I see.
What say we save the idle chatter for later and keep moving? Unless teaming up with a ruthless sort of person is too much for you to handle.
Looks like we're busted.
squash them like the flies they are. These pipsqueaks, they're weak in general. And these pipsqueaks can't tolerate force attacks. You know what to do. There. Joker took one down. I gotta keep up. Well, well, well. How should we kill off the last one? Dying last has got to be the worst. I can still feel the rush.
All right.
That's one.
It's a safe room.
Let's get back.
It's somewhere. Show me your true form.
We've got them surrounded. This enemy is a sad little weakling. Let's put it out of its misery.
There.
That's it, Joker. It's time to kill.
Fine.
Looks like it doesn't have a care in the world. You should act that way too.
I am thou, thou art I.
So, that mask any good?
Okay. I can feel it. I can see it.
This is so fun!
What?
That voice. Look. No way.
Everyone will be arriving soon. Mom, Grandma. Yes, she'll be here too. I'm sure she'll be here once she's able to calm down. Why?
Why?
That was your father in the video just now, wasn't it, Yoshizawa? And the one he was speaking to.
Sumire. My younger sister. Sumire Yoshizawa. I mentioned to you that I've lost a family member. But how was this video? I'm sorry. I don't know what's been wrong with me lately. I've been getting this feeling like I need to remember something, but at the same time...
Can you still walk, Yoshizawa-san? Whatever it is that's happening, we have to keep going if we hope to learn more about it.
Yes. I'm all right.
Hey. When was it that you said you became acquainted? I see. Anyway, let's move out. I suspect we still have a long way to go.
see it.
This place is enormous.
You seem to be in pain again. Are you all right?
It's just that I can't stop thinking about that video we saw.
You mean the one about Sumire-san?
Yes. Let's keep pushing. I need to find out why that was shown to me.
Focus.
You are misguided. Do not search for pain. Only tragedy awaits you.
A newcomer.
All these warnings of pain and tragedy. Who is your ruler? Why do you all think you know so much about... If you won't give me an answer, then I'll just force my way through.
Stop rushing into things. Just calm down.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is it. Time your attacks with mine.
Right.
Persona! Brute force won't do anything here. Persona resistant to physical attacks. You're mine.
Dance, Persona! Victory is ours!
Feel my power. Manifest!
Such a fool, rejecting our Lord's mercy. In that case, witness it for yourself.
Now what?
Oh, wow. The crowd is going wild. Their cheers are shaking the stadium to welcome a new heroine to the world of competitive gymnastics.
Huh?
Thank you so much. I'm simply thrilled with the results I had today. Your performance exceeded anything seen before in the junior class. It was absolutely... But you'll be entering high school soon. Will that impact your career in gymnastics? Oh, I have no intentions of stopping. It's my dream to compete and win at the international level. How wonderful. One last question. Is there anyone you'd like to give a shout out while you have the chance? My younger sister. She should be here in the stadium.
What?
Oh, there she is! Sumire! Sumire! I did it! Both of us have the same dream, to be international champion.
Stop.
Let's make it come true, Sumire! Together!
Stop it!
Yoshizawa-san?
I really hope this helped you
A man's voice.
If you keep pushing on like this, you're going to find nothing but heartache. Please, won't you stop fighting this and just return to the current reality?
Nothing but heartache, huh? I don't understand what you're saying, but I have no intention of leaving.
We are in agreement there. We also refuse to do as you say. Now why don't you drop the big voice behind the curtain act and face us directly?
As you wish. Head on down. I'll meet you there.
He agreed to that much more readily than I expected. Perhaps the palace's ruler really...
Thanks for your but I'm fine, really. Let's go.
Kasumi Yoshizawa, eh?
Show me your true form!
They're weak in general, and even weaker to nuclear attacks. Too easy.
Closure! You're mine.
That's two knocked down. But you can do more, can't you, Joker?
Ravage them!
What a workout!
We didn't even break a sweat.
Okay. Excellent technique, Joker.
Is he this palace's...
It's been quite a while.
Dr. Maruki?
Glad to see you're all doing well.
Ну, точно, Айзен даже прическу так же поменял.
I pretty much figured that you would end up infiltrating this place. Truth be told, this isn't how I was hoping we would meet again.
Dr. Maruki, you're the ruler of this palace?
Palace?
A place where distorted desires manifest.
Ah, I see. Well, to use your own words, yes, I am this palace's ruler. But in my case, it seems a tad different from the ones you've seen.
Would we also be correct in believing that you're involved in the abnormalities outside the palace as well?
Yes, you would. Do you like the reality I created for you?
You created it?
That's right. I have gained the power to alter reality, to make it whatever the people wish for. Is that how you really feel? The old reality was cruel and unfair. The truth is, Yoshizawa-san suffers immense pain each and every time she taps into her forgotten past.
My... past? Dr. Maruki? What do you mean? What's happened to me?
All right. I had honestly hoped that all those warnings you were given would change your minds. But if it's your true desire, then I want you to recall who you really are. And I want you two to learn as well. Once you have, you'll need to choose between the two realities. The merciless one, or the one I've formed.
That's... Today was brutal, huh? Oh. Feeling okay? It's not that. Why am I doing so bad? I keep messing up my routine. Your growth spurts just changed your eye level. You'll get used to it. Look, you're as tall as I am now. We practice the same amount. But you're the one who always gets first place. I can't catch up to you, Kasumi. You know why? Because it's my right as the elder sister. We're in the same grade, though. Oh, don't be so down. We'll reach the top of the world together. That's our dream, right? You don't get it. Huh? You'll never understand how I feel. What? Kasumi, if I were like you, things would be so much better. Hey, wait up! Kasumi's the one that people want. Look where you're going! The light's red! Hey! The talented one who can reach the top of the world. Sumire, stop! Listen to me! Sumire! What? Kasumi...
Ну да, прям жестко.
Seems you remembered.
That's right. I'm... Kasumi? No, that's not right. I'm not Kasumi.
The girl named Kasumi Yoshizawa is currently deceased.
It was last spring, before I started at Shujin. We were walking home from practice. It happened right there, on that street in the video. I wasn't looking where I was
Может,
going.
же их откинула.
And Kasumi, she protected me from the car. I was saved by Kasumi. I robbed her of her dreams, and even her life. I'm her younger sister, Sumire Yoshizawa.
I'll take over from here. After all, I do play a part in this story. Her real name is Sumire Yoshizawa. She's Kasumi-san's younger sister, but for months now, she's only seen herself as being Kasumi Yoshizawa, her deceased elder sister. Of course, it was only her cognition of herself that changed, so to the people around her, she was still Sumire-san. For some reason, though, there were a few rare exceptions to this. Did something happen to make you believe she was Kasumi-san?
Ну да, тут ты прав.
It appears you were clueless, but she was Sumire Yoshizawa from the start. However, when we watched that other video, she gave her name as Kasumi Yoshizawa. Considering such an odd claim, I'd actually suspected for a moment that she was the palace ruler.
After Kasumi died, but before I started at Shujin, I received counseling from Dr. Maruki. That was when I told him, if Kasumi is gone and can't make her dream come true, then I want to become Kasumi, so I can turn her dream into reality for her.
So that's why you meddled with her cognition? For her own wishes?
That's right. Limited as it was, I already had the power at the time to actualize her wish. Put yourselves in her shoes for a moment. Sumire-san's older sister died from protecting her. Imagine surviving such a dismal tragedy. Who would be able to cope with that survivor's guilt, let alone heal from the emotional scarring that she suffered? If Sumire-san can live a healthy, positive life by becoming Kasumi-san, then I believe that reality is what would make her happy.
I've had enough of your high and mighty rationalization. All you really did was use her to try and make everyone acknowledge the validity of your research.
So that's how you see things, huh? That's quite unfortunate. Of course I wanted society to acknowledge cognitive science through my research. But that's because my goal is to save everyone in the world like Yoshizawa-san by ending all suffering. My work will convert the wishes of the people into reality. Even as we speak, my research is coming to fruition. No one will ever have to suffer again under the yoke of an unfair world. This palace, you called it? It's a place where its ruler's desires take physical form, yes? I wish to utilize my research to save humanity. I suppose that would be the desire I hold dearest.
What total nonsense.
You could very well be right. Still, I'm entirely serious about changing our imperfect reality. Just as she was saved by becoming Kasumi, I'll save every other person in the world currently suffering. In fact, it's my responsibility to do so. You can see how this world's bestowed the duty upon me. I don't know for certain. It'll most likely be treated as if it never existed. The cruel reality will cease to be, and the reality I generate will be the sole world recognized by society.
And you assume we'll buy into your brainwashing and just live in the palm of your hand. Honestly, that sounds absolutely revolting.
Alright, so that's your answer, Akechi-kun. How about the others? Yoshizawa-san, allow me to ask you yet again, which reality is it that you wish to inhabit?
Huh?
If you so desire, you can return to your life as Sumire. But if you'd rather continue your life as Kasumi, I can grant that wish for you as well.
Dr. Maruki... It's impossible. I'm sorry, Senpai. I can't go back to being her. I can't be the one who led her sister to her death.
Please don't judge her. This is just evidence of how painful life is for her. You two sensed doubts forming in the reality I manifested. That's what brought you here. But please, remember this as well. You two aren't excluded from the people that I wish to save. Come now. Won't you accept my reality for your own happiness? No deal so far, huh?
Тентакли.
What do you think you're doing with her?
I won't harm her. It's in her best interest that you turn back. You've made clear that you reject the reality she desires. The reality where she lives as Kasumi Yoshizawa. It saddens me when you speak that way. Don't you understand? You deny her wishes when you say such things.
Her wishes, huh?
This isn't just for her. I'm doing all of this for yourselves as well. I honestly do want to come to terms with you. We should talk. Think about it. You both have
Ну
dreams,
да, тут
no?
таких, блин, пара фраз, по
I have the
сути.
power to make them come true.
А озвучить не
My
могли,
reality
хотя
can
голос у
become
него
just the way you
официальный
like.
есть.
Total waste of my time.
A shame, but I understand.
Well then, we just have to resort to force now, don't we?
Violence is not my thing. I agree, though. It seems we're out of options here.
Time to fight. Are you ready? Keep up and don't embarrass me.
Stubborn imbeciles, rejecting our lord.
Disgusting. We're not here to listen to your bullshit.
Come! Kneel!
Persona! Persona! Lucky bastard.
Let's go. Ravage them!
Kneel! Come!
It's fine. Feel my power. thought that would hit? You make that look easy, Joker. That should do. Persona!
Too slow.
What? I'll break them. That should do. Joker's back! Persona! These guys are powerful and immune to curse attacks! Persona! Go down! You thought that would hit? Persona! These guys are powerful and immune to curse attacks! Persona! You're mine. Too slow. It's useless, idiot. Fear my power. Manifest! Persona! Ravage them!
Да, это ж прям тащится.
Such pathetic attempts won't be enough.
This just won't go down. We're about to lose a lot.
Accept his mercy. Give yourselves over to him.
You just quit running your mouth already. Joker, I'm going to shut that thing up. Give me a hand. Move!
О,
Let's go! Weaklings like you! Not bad for an improvised technique. Shall we continue this? I'm fairly certain any further negotiating is pointless.
That seems to be the case, unfortunately. But first, I have an idea. Rather than explain it with words, I'd like you to actually see this new reality with your own eyes. I know that your friends are already enjoying it. That I cannot do. As I said before, she wishes to live in the reality where she is Kasumi. There's no way I can hand her over to you with matters as they currently are. I already told you that I won't harm her, and I'll swear by it. Don't worry about her. Go. Look at the reality I've created for you all. Once you've seen the results, I know you'll realize which future is best.
You think we'll just obey your orders?
I apologize, but you really are going through with this, even if it's by force.
We'll meet again 1 week from today, January 9th. I genuinely pray that you'll change your mind by then.
He got away. We shouldn't chase him too far. Let's say we head back for now. I had spent all that time investigating the people around you so I could set you up. To think, Takuto Maruki of all people would be the mastermind behind this absurd situation. And he happens to be warping the very fabric of reality while ranting about making everyone's dreams come true. Talk about incomprehensible motives. I can't even wrap my head around such intentions. At any rate, we need to figure out our next steps.
Так, я на перекур, прошу прощения.
Don't you think it'd basically be suicide to try and save her in our current state? We need intel first. If we're going to stand up to him, we have to know more than nothing. I'll do some investigating on my own. I hate that we have to do what he says, but Maruki told us we have to wait until January 9th. Let's meet up here next week. Although, I imagine both our lives will be very different if you choose to live in this reality as your friends have been.
Ну да, да по сути даже за один день можно было бы всех обойти. Эх. То мы с маман обсуждали новый Fallout сериал. Прям интересно поглядеть будет. У меня маман даже на фоне этого после Скайрима загорелась фолычи попроходить. Ну, вот так вот и живем. Одно у меня в лоре ассасина шарит больше, чем я, чтоб ты понимал. Не. Ну, под 50, да. 45, по-моему. Или 46. 46, прошу прощения.
Yeah.
Я, так сказать, ранненький.
Jeez.
Когда-то. Не готов ответить на этот вопрос. Ну, явно не с этой ситуацией в стране.
Hmm? But... Huh?
you have a minute?
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
Yes! My! Wait! Thank you. Um... Hmm... Excuse me?
Hey, you have a minute?
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
Whoa! No way, man! Hmm? Yeah. What? Huh? Whoa! See ya!
Атлус умеет затягивать сюжет.
Hey, you have a minute?
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
Exactly.
Don't joke around.
Exactly.
What a coincidence. Indeed. Yes. My apologies.
you have a minute?
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
You're correct.
Hey! Hey!
Do you think?
No, but...
I'm sorry.
Hey, you have a minute?
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
Exactly.
Wait. I'm so proud. How delightful.
Oh, man. Hmm?
Really?
Ha!
Huh?
I'm okay.
Time to head home.
It's me. I've uncovered a few things in my investigation this week, so I thought I'd share my findings with you. First, regarding Maruki, he's been researching the treatment of patients through changes in their cognition. You already knew about that, correct? Maruki's work apparently had enough investors that he was planning to break ground on a research facility somewhere. And as you know, those plans never came to fruition. His funding was cut off, and his... It's probable. However, we can't be certain of the reason why. What was the purpose of his research into cognitive science? Doesn't it feel like there's more to this? For example, maybe his research was stymied by someone else for their own reason. Anyway, that's all I could dig up about Maruki's. The only thing that's become clearer is his stance on using cognitive science. He's dead serious about saving. He distorted reality itself to make his dream come true. I can only imagine how delighted he is right now. That reminds me. There was one more thing I wanted to tell you about the reality Maruki's put us in. It seems that Kumura and Wakaba are... They aren't mere illusions or cognitive beings. They truly are alive, and in fact, their deaths seem to have never taken place at all in this Shido was the only one arrested on the crime of... It seems the Phantom Thieves were causing a stir in this society as well. But there's no record of your arrest now. Basically, in this reality, you and I haven't committed. I don't understand how Maruki was able to distort reality to such extremes. But at the very least, he was being honest when he told us that he'd make such revisions. And rather... Remaining in this Maruki revised reality means living under his thumb forever. And I refuse to live like that. That's how I've lived up to now. And it's going to continue. But what about you? You saw them for yourself, didn't you? Don't tell me you've changed your mind. I see. I pray your answer doesn't change when we face Maruki. That takes care of the... See you soon.
Are you going somewhere tomorrow? With Akechi? You guys are really hitting it off lately. Of course, that's not a bad thing. Hey, so, about what you said before, you know, that stuff about my happiness? Sorry, it's nothing. Good night.
So, you came. Based on the look in your eyes, I'm guessing your friends aren't going to be of any use. Oh, yes. Because I'm sure you're all just as close as you... Well, there's no point in griping about it out here. Are you ready? As I mentioned yesterday, it's quite likely that we'll have to confront Maruki. If you're not prepared for such a contingency, then please go and take care of your affairs as quickly as possible.
guess that's fine. Okay, sounds good. How's that? That's what you're... You better not use it to pull a prank. Alright. Alright, which one? We got a new gun. Don't break it, okay? Even though it gets dry in the winter, be careful. Guns are prone to misfire if it gets too humid. That one good. That's what you're... You better not use it to pull a prank. This model... sure thing. Okay, sounds good. You like it? That's what you... How's that? You like it? Come again.
How about this? Now, let us depart.
Excuse me, is... Whoa, hey guys.
Looks like we've all had the same idea.
Are you here to speak with him as well?
Kinda. So, he's not here? He left around noon. Said he was meeting up with Akechi.
Sojiro said if we need to talk about stuff, we can use...
Cool.
You know, he asked me the other day. Something along the lines of whether... At first I didn't know what he was talking about, but as he kept going, his words started making my chest feel all tight.
I know what you mean. And ever since then, it's like something isn't right.
I have no complaints about my current life. So in that case, what is this inkling of a feeling I have?
Damn it. I'm so bad at figuring out this... Hey, do you think maybe we're all running away from something super important? I've been kind of wondering for a while now. Maybe the reason his words hurt so much is because he's right. I was too scared to admit that for some reason. That's why I pretended I didn't understand what he meant.
When I was speaking with him, I felt like something that shouldn't have happened. But still, I felt like I shouldn't turn away from it.
Same here.
And myself as well. It seems that we really have lost sight of something precious.
That might be,
but I'm so scared to remember. If I remember that, I feel like my life as I know it is gonna end.
Oh, Futaba.
But even still, I don't want to feel this way anymore either.
Me too.
Guess that's it, huh? He was trying to tell us all something important, and I bet he's probably still working on it. So ain't no way I'm gonna bail on him just so I can keep running from... whatever.
When I had that strange experience you all mentioned, I saw him and the rest of us there together. I want to believe the connection we share here...
Well, I know if we don't do something soon, we're gonna lose our connection with him. Don't ask how I know. It just feels like the truth.
I admit I am happy right now, but I just can't accept the situation as it is. I'm done with trying to escape my...
Huh?
Well... If I must... All right. Sip.
Show me your true form!
We've got them surrounded. They're immune to such. They're weak in general. And even weaker to nuclear
Go
attacks.
down!
There's two knocked down. But you can. They're immune to psychokinesis, but still weaker than us.
Never mind. Throw shot! There!
You wiped them out!
All right.
A good battle.
I have something.
This is great stuff!
Show me your true form!
They let their guard down. They'll pay for it with their lives.
Persona! You're mine.
That's it, Joker! It's time to kill! Let's show them our real power!
Okay.
I would wager... It's a... Now, let us depart. Hey! Sit.
You did it!
Focus.
Thank you for coming. She's only sleeping. I've never had any intention of hurting her. Once her inner turmoil begins to settle, I'll have her remember her life as she wishes to live it.
The life that she wishes for, huh? Call it what you like. You're merely brainwashing people for your own satisfaction.
I'm wholly aware that some will interpret my acts that way. But if that self-satisfaction leads to the happiness of thousands of others, don't you agree that out? If I understand correctly, you went and checked in on your friends this past week. This reality is the one that they all wished for. Did any of them seem troubled by that fact? This reality is the true reality. All you have to do is recognize it as. Once you do, you'll be just as happy as they are. Didn't you see it yourselves? Your friends don't just want to live these lives. They want you to choose this reality for yourselves and live happily. Please, I want you to understand. Well, it's time. For the sake of Yoshizawa-san, and the rest of you, I ask you to give me your answer. Huh?
Negotiations seem to have broken down.
I see. It seems we still haven't reached an understanding.
No. You're not serious, right? Please, I'm begging you, Senpai. But why? This pain is too much. Why can't I just leave it behind me? Kasumi is gone forever, and it's all my... I can't live that kind of... Please, don't try to stop me. If you do, then I'll...
How stubborn. No matter what you say to her, I doubt she'll understand. I could take care of it for you right now, but you'd prefer her to leave here alive, right? Just hurry up and end this.
Please, don't make me do this. I can't stop this. I refuse to live as Kasumi's... Please don't do this to me. Landrion!
Come!
Don't rush it.
Persona! Ravage them!
Landrion!
Too slow. It's time. Hold on.
Too slow. Persona! No!
Хотел колено прострелить, но видишь, промазал.
Persona! Go down!
Why are you doing this to me? Please, just leave me alone! Landrion!
Persona!
Why?
Блять, обожаю этот скилл.
Looks like you lost.
Why? Senpai. No. I can't. I can't go back to being Sumire. You saw it all for yourself, Senpai. It's my own fault that my sisters... Why don't you understand? Please. I beg you.
Yoshizawa-san. I can give you strength, so you don't have to suffer.
Doctor.
Tell me, if you want your pain to end, and desire to live as Kasumi,
I'll actualize it!
Опять тентакли.
Sadly, she has lost sight of herself. She's in pain. Now, be her guide, and together, escape from the nightmare!
No, I can't. I don't want to go back to my life in cinders ever again.
What the hell? This so-called kindness of his disgusts me. Let's do this quick.
I refuse to go back. I'm happy here. This is where I belong.
I'll rescue you. The only way I know how.
Кстати, да, у нее охеренно подходит персона ей.
It's gone totally berserk. We need to stop her persona.
I'll take that.
What a pain. We'll have to beat it before it heals itself again.
Persona!
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 I won't hold
You're mine. Feel my power.
That should do.
I refuse to return. I will
You can't tell? It's her refusal to
Видишь, они аннулируют дебафы. Надо больше людей для этого.
We can't afford to waste time on this shit. Here it comes.
I don't think so.
Damn it, Skull. I told you not to rush in by yourself like that.
At least it seemed to work out in our favor.
Our apologies for making you wait so long.
Is that Akechi-kun and Dr. Maruki?
Yoshizawa was trapped by... Why is her persona doing this? What in the world is going on here?
So much of this shit makes no sense, but we'll cover it later. We've got to stop her first, right, Joker?
All right, let's get in formation. Okay, guys, leave the navigation to me. Let's push him back.
Unbelievable. Why did they come here?
For my joy. I'm giving the balance, but I'm standing on razor's edge now. Walk quick for my life is over. One strike just a face.
Sorry,
I'll
I'm
take
out.
the 4.
Persona!
That should do.
I'm ready, but I'm ready to strike him down.
Let's go.
Just a new start. There's no time for indecision. A river in a dry land. The love is in a lost head.
Switching it, closing in.
Let's go.
Bro's got some moves.
I will see your joy.
There! I'll step back.
I'll do my best.
I am thou.
I lend it!
Persona! Take that!
I'll take that. My heart is a furnace.
Super move. Ultra charge!
It's time. That's not right.
The opponent is strong.
Persona!
Don't do anything reckless.
Take them down now.
Go down!
Persona! Take this!
This is my other self. Prepare yourself.
It looks like it's working. Just hang in there a little.
Lend me a hand.
Here goes.
On to the next.
Persona! You're mine.
Persona! Feel my rage!
Stop! I won't hold back.
Persona!
snap!
Persona! Eat that!
Hear them. The bells of midnight are tolling. Now, I dream the clock strikes midnight.
Yoshizawa-san!
And how? It's impossible.
You're Dr. Maruki, right?
That's right. More importantly, why are...
Dude, what the hell's Doc doing inside a palace? He's ruling this palace, is what he's doing. What? Not only that, he's the one who's generated this whole distorted reality. Isn't that right, Maruki-san?
All of this was done for your own joy.
Our joy?
That's right. I only wanted to grant your wishes. Each and every one.
Wait, you what? What do you mean? We never wished for anything like that.
Is that really true?
Huh?
No, never mind. So, you all intend to deny the reality I've created for you. If you want to fight me, then so be it. If you plan on changing my heart, that's fine too. But before that, I think there's still room for discussion here. Also, I believe taking care of Yoshizawa-san is more important than settling this issue right now.
Planning to run again?
We can get back to fighting if that's what you really want, but I think you're rather exhausted at the moment.
Yoshizawa-san!
There's still time. February 3rd. I'll hear your final decision on the 3rd. If your views can't align with mine by then, we'll have no other choice but a physical altercation. As much as I would loathe that, I still can't give up what I've started. What I swore I'd do. On the day I lost everything that mattered to me.
I've lost his reading. I want to pursue him, but I doubt that's even possible right now.
Let's get out of here. Yoshizawa's gotta rest anyway.
I'm still just as shocked as I was when we first came here. The navigators returned to our devices. A palace is visible in our own reality.
Does this mean reality's broken right now? Something to do with Dr. Maruki, anyway.
Hey, how much do you already know about this stuff?
So Dr. Maruki... He altered our reality.
This is all too much for me to handle at once.
Apologies for the interruption. Mind if I interject? That's right! There's no reason to be defensive. Had I wished to kill you all, I would have simply done so already.
So you're not here to fight us?
I've already put our feud behind me. Not all. Since he and I both refuse to accept reality as Maruki sees fit to make it, we currently have the same goal.
So what you're saying is you're using him.
What about the rest of you? Considering how you were all living your ideal lives in that other reality, Maruki seems to be telling the truth about taking your happiness into consideration. While his heart is distorted, he is quite different from the adults whose hearts you've changed so. Now that you know his intentions, I'm most interested in learning whether you still plan on...
What do you mean?
I'm up against someone with the power to distort reality as we know it. The more allies on my side, the better. If we all share the same goal, shouldn't we join forces and improve our odds? I'll be going now. Be sure to consider my...
Hey! Jeez.
Yoshizawa, are you alright?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry that I caused you all so much trouble.
No, you don't need to apologize.
We should probably go our separate ways for now and discuss it at a better time.
Yeah, tomorrow we can... Oh yeah, third semester's starting up tomorrow, right?
I guess we're going back to school. We still don't have any idea what we want to do from here on out, though.
We've got time. Maruki said he'll wait until February 3rd before... Let's really think it over before making our decision.
Yo, welcome back. Huh? I didn't know you guys were out together. Wait, what's wrong, Futaba?
Hey, Sojiro? Is Mom?
Mom? You mean Wakaba? Well, what about her?
Nah. It's just I happen to remember something about her, that's all.
I see. Okay, then. You know, I caught myself thinking about her earlier, too. Odd coincidence, huh? Well, I'm gonna head home for the night. How about you, Futaba?
I'm gonna stick around a bit longer.
See? Don't stay out too late, all right? The place is all yours. You've got school tomorrow, too, so get to bed at a reasonable time.
Mom really is gone again. Sojiro sees it that way. Oh yeah! I forgot to tell you what happened before we came to rescue you. We all ended up here at the same time.
What was that?
Wait, you're...
What the? Oh yeah! That's right!
Yeah! You're supposed to be a cat!
I am not a... Oh wait. Yeah.
How did we never realize?
You know, we've got more important things to do than sit around here and figure out...
That's right!
You said he was headed to Odaiba, correct? And with Akechi-kun?
We need to find them!
Once we got to Odaiba, we spotted the palace. You know how the rest goes.
You were fighting this whole time, weren't you? While I was just bumming around town without a care. I'm sorry. Deep down, I always suspected something strange was happening. Being with my mom was so much fun, I stopped trying to figure it out. But I totally snapped out of it thanks to you. I'm all good now. Yep, no worries. I'm fine. With... School's tomorrow, right? You better not stay up late. You might end up oversleeping.
We've all been through too much today. Let's try to get some sleep. What? Yep.
Where have you been? Been searching all along, confessing while alone and without the
It's been quite some time. We have finally succeeded in reaching you. You have been imprisoned once more. This time, not by the god of control, but a different entity, one who's bound you through your future. However, you held fast to your free will and believed in your bonds, allowing your friends to regain their own realities. You are on the verge of grasping a potential reality once more. Our meeting again now within this place is proof enough. It seems the time has come. We are merely beings who provide aid to humans as they carry out their will. You must be the one to determine the path and actions to take. If the will of rebellion still thrives within you, then we will surely meet again.
Lady Lavenza told you that? We ought to tell everyone else that too. Let's all meet up after school.
Good morning. I'm sorry. I can't believe what I tried to do to you two. I genuinely cannot apologize enough for what happened.
Oh, come on. There's no need for that. More importantly, how have you been?
Physically, I'm fine. But mentally, to be entirely honest, I'm all mixed up. My memories are still pretty fuzzy, and I haven't really processed everything yet. I'm going to need a little time to myself to think things through.
Time's up.
Man. Hey!
We have to choose our own path, eh? Akechi had mentioned that we needed to determine what we'll do from here on out.
We can't accept this reality, but that means we'll have to fight Dr. Maruki, right?
That's right. We have to confront Maruki and steal his desire. In a way, it's business as usual for us.
Dr. Maruki is an adult with a warped desire, but desires just a wish for us all to be happy.
I admit, it's nothing similar to the desires we've seen in the likes of Shido and Kamoshida.
The Phantom Thieves only change the hearts of evildoers. Dr. Maruki is quite...
Well, I think we already know what we gotta do. Haru's right. Dr. Maruki ain't a shitty adult at all. There are probably plenty of folks out there living all happy in this reality. Who knows? Maybe Dr. Maruki is actually doing the right thing. But we all still feel like this reality's wrong, right? We decide what's right for ourselves. That's what we all agreed on when we went after him in the past. Changing Doc's heart fixes our reality, and I'm gonna do it. So somebody say something?
Sorry, I was just thinking about how right.
So we're going to change our target's heart not to reform society, but to acquire the reality we believe in. That doesn't sound bad at all.
Then it's unanimous.
Well, that means our next step is pretty clear. Right. Maruki said that he'd be willing to fight if we are too. It's safe to assume he's expecting us to infiltrate his palace.
That reminds me. You know that, reality bending stuff? Why is Doc able to do that anyway?
I've been wondering the same thing. Even if he was the top cognitive science expert, that wouldn't be enough for him to do all of this.
If we're going to fight Maruki, we'd better dig up some more intel on him first.
Good day. This is Lavenza speaking.
Huh?
Your will of rebellion has reached new heights. We would like to aid that will.
Wait, how is she even calling you?
And how'd she know how high our wills are? Did she tap your line or...
Her timing was just too perfect. Maybe she actually did.
I have performed no form of electronic surveillance.
Apparently she can hear you.
There's something I wish to tell you regarding your current situation. However, I'm reaching the limit of my communication ability with this method. It would be best for me to select a location. Therefore, let us convene at your school.
At Shujin?
Wait, she'll be at the school?
In that case...
She hung up.
Is she really gonna go to our school? Just walk through the front gates like...
I'm not sure what to make of it, but since we've determined our goal and Lavenza's offered to help us, I'd call that progress of some sort.
All we have left is whatever we discuss tomorrow at school, plus...
Considering what he told us, really does seem like we share an end goal with a cat.
Well, I think we ought to team up.
Are you sure?
Dr. Maruki's strong enough to change reality itself. If we're gonna fight him, we're gonna...
Plus, if he does betray us again, we'll just take him out too.
I guess that settles that.
Let's all meet at Shujin tomorrow. I'll take care of figuring out how to get Yusuke and Futaba in the school.
I appreciate the effort.
All right, let's head home for now.
Yeah!
Не, сначала все пробуждения, а потом уже пойдем в данж.
Listen up.
Да. То, что я хочу захватить побольше контента.
All right.
Okay.
А в жизни есть такой контент, который лучше вообще не захватывать.
Right. Let's turn in for the night.
Ahem. What is the answer?
Hey, wait! Seriously?
That means...
This is it.
Correct. No way. What?
Nice going! You've been awfully busy lately. Don't forget to eat lunch. As for myself, be sure to order some jelly-filled bread and...
Я сейчас уже буду заканчивать.
That's... Yeah, let's... Hey!
Making fun of me?
Да, а догонять будем уже завтра. Так что спасибо за компанию. Спасибо за просмотр. Все, до встречи. Доброї ночі.